Once upon a time, in a quaint little town, there lived a young boy who was known for one thing: his laziness. He had a bad habit of procrastinating, always putting off important tasks until the last minute. Whether it was his studies, chores, or personal goals, he would delay them, telling himself, "I'll do it later." But later never seemed to come. As a result, he fell behind in his studies, struggled to keep up with his friends, and watched as his peers excelled in life while he remained stuck. His family and teachers tried to guide him, urging him to value his time. "Time is precious," they would say. "Once it's gone, you can't get it back." But the boy shrugged off their advice, dismissing their concerns. He was too busy wasting his days on trivial things, unaware of the opportunities slipping through his fingers. One day, a wise monk arrived in the town. He was renowned for his wisdom and enlightenment, and people from far and wide flocked to see him, hoping to gain insight into life's mysteries. The young boy, curious and desperate for a way to turn his life around, decided to visit the monk. He thought, maybe he can give me a secret to surpass everyone and become the best. When his turn finally came, the boy bowed before the monk and poured out his heart. "Oh, wise one, please help me. I'm a failure in life. I'm falling behind my friends and classmates in every way. I want to be the best, to surpass them all. Tell me, how can I do it?" The monk looked at the boy with gentle eyes, filled with compassion. "My child," he began, "your suffering comes from one thing. You do not value your time. You procrastinate, wasting precious moments that you can never reclaim. Let me tell you a story, one that will help you understand the true value of time." The boy nodded eagerly. His curiosity piqued. The monk began his tale. "Once upon a time, there was a kind and generous king who loved his people dearly. One day, he ran into an old classmate from his days at the Gurukul. This classmate was lazy, poor, and full of complaints. He had no job, no money, and no respect. He blamed everyone but himself for his misfortunes. The king, recognizing his old friend, felt pity for him. He asked, "What troubles you so?" The classmate sighed and said, "Oh, king, no one believes in me. Every time I try to get a job, they refuse me. They say I never finish anything on time. I don't know what to do." The king thought for a moment and then made him an offer. "Before sunset," he said, "come to my treasury. Take as much gold and gems as you can carry. It will all be yours." The classmate was overjoyed. He rushed home to share the news with his wife. "We're going to be rich," he exclaimed. His wife, equally excited, urged him to go immediately. "The time is perfect," she said. "Go now." But the classmate hesitated. "I'm hungry," he said. "Let me eat first." His wife quickly prepared a meal, and he ate leisurely, thinking he had plenty of time. After eating, he felt drowsy. "I'll just take a short nap," he thought, "then I'll go." But his short nap turned into 2 hours. When he woke up, he saw the sun was already low in the sky. He grabbed a few bags and hurried toward the palace. On the way, the heat became unbearable. "I'll rest under this tree for a moment," he decided. The gentle breeze lulled him to sleep once more. This time, he slept for 4 hours. When he finally woke up, the sun was on the horizon and the palace gates were about to close. He sprinted toward the treasury, but it was too late. The gates had shut, and the opportunity was gone. The lazy man stood there heartbroken, realizing he had missed his chance to change his life, all because he didn't value his time. The monk finished the story and looked at the young boy. The boy was silent, his eyes wide with realization. He understood now. His procrastination, his laziness, his disregard for time. It was all leading him down the same path as the lazy man in the story. "Thank you," the boy said, bowing deeply. "I see now how foolish I've been. I will change my ways." And he did. From that day forward, the boy stopped procrastinating. He began to value his time, working diligently toward his goals. Slowly but surely, he caught up with his peers, excelling in his studies and other areas of life. He became happier, more respected, and most importantly, proud of himself. The monk's story had taught him a valuable lesson. Time is the most precious gift we have. It's like gold, limited and irreplaceable. Once it's gone forever. We must use it wisely, focusing on what truly matters and not wasting it on trivial distractions. There's a famous saying, if you value your time, time will value you. But if you ruin your time, time will ruin your life. The boy learned this truth the hard way, but it changed him for the better. Think about it. How often do we delay important tasks, telling ourselves, I'll do it later? How often do we waste hours on things that don't matter, only to regret it later? The truth is, time doesn't wait for anyone. Every minute counts. Learn the value of 1 minute from a traveler who missed his train by a single second. Learn the value of 1 year from a student who failed his exams because he didn't study on time. Those who value their time can achieve anything in life, but those who waste it will always be chasing opportunities that have already passed them by. If you want to succeed in life, don't be lazy. Don't procrastinate. Start today, right now. Use your time wisely, and you'll not only achieve your dreams, but also live a life filled with joy, fulfillment, and satisfaction. So, take a moment to reflect. Are you using your time wisely? Are you chasing your dreams, or are you letting them slip away? Remember, the choice is yours. Value your time, and it will reward you in ways you never imagined.